What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? I am Joey Womack, founder, CEO of Goodie Nation, and you're in for absolute treat with this next episode of Prequel, Origin Stories and Inflection Points. We have two special guests here with us today, recipients of Google for Startups Black Founders Fund 3. Again, so you're in for a treat. We got two dope founders and to tell two dope stories about how they came to be, and like, again, what does that path look like with the influential moments in their life, right? Here's why it matters. At Goodie Nation, we're focused on closing what we call the relationship gap. Now, this is the lack of connection between entrepreneurs and founders and those that are influential, particularly in tech. Now, what we found is that in many cases, diverse founders, so think Black, Latinx, and women, have a harder time getting in contact with influential people in tech than their counterparts. So here's what that means. It means they have lack of access to capital, but it also means they have lack of access to customers, to people to tell their story, to talent, to experienced entrepreneurs that can give them advice and guidance, which all leads to higher levels of stress for these founders and an increased likelihood of them not being successful. And that's what we don't want, right? We want to leverage the Goodie Nation community, and you're a part of it. If you're watching right now, you're part of Goodie Nation. We want to leverage the community to help them realize their potential. So you're going to hear them share their origin stories over a few minutes, and we'll jump right into it in a second. We're going to do a quick round of intros, and so you can understand just what the company is, and then we'll go back to the founders for their more in-depth stories, and then we'll close with a call to action. I have an ask for you at the end, right? So let's get right to it. Enough about me talking. I want to kick it over to these awesome founders, the stars of the show. Gonna start actually with Aaron right quick. Aaron, you want to just quickly just say, like, your name of the company, 1-2 sentence description, and then where you're checking in from in the world. Oh, I think you're muted.
Hi, Aaron Petty, CEO and founder of Mitivate. Mitivate is located in Atlanta, Georgia, and that's also where I'm speaking to you from today. What we really do is we streamline episode of care processes for specialty procedures within the healthcare ecosystem. So we collaborate with both payers and providers to allow for value-based care models to work.
Awesome. Marcus, what's your little bit about you and the company?
Hello, my name is Marcus Cooksey. I'm the founder of Duke.ai. I am calling in from Dallas. That's where we're centrally located. And Duke is a automated document processing workflow for transportation and logistics. It's basically an AI engine that allows payments as well as load order entry and many of the mundane tasks in transportations to be done efficiently through robotics. And so we are excited about a lot of the things we're doing, helping truckers to get paid almost instantly. We're bringing a new model in terms of instant payment as well as instant financial insights using our virtual bot, Duke.
Awesome. So actually, Marcus, let's get right to your story, actually. I mean, how'd you came to be? What are some of the influential moments along the way?
See, I had my own transportation company. I had my own fleet of 5 trucks, but I was also working as a business developer manager, developing self-driving cars. But I became fascinated with how arduous it was for me to keep up with my payments, my accounts receivable, bookkeeping. And so I applied some of the same concepts we needed for self-driving cars, which is image enhancement, and then some of the things I was doing around digital assistants like natural language processing, and began to apply that towards robotic process automation for the transportation industry. And so really what happened is that my fascination for teaching self-driving cars and getting those on the roads kind of transferred to really creating this automated platform to really make the transportation industry much easier and efficient for owner operators.
Nice. Quick, some quick follow-ups. I mean, where are you from originally and stuff like that?
And I'm originally from Dallas. I went to school at University of Texas at Arlington. Believe it or not, I started out playing basketball. That's how I got into college. I had aspirations of being an engineer, and quit basketball my sophomore year and went full-time into engineering, and haven't looked back since. And it's been an amazing experience. And to start my own company and to be doing artificial intelligence, it's like a dream come true.
You know, like, so here's the thing, right? This is the fourth straight episode for Black Founders Fund 3. And I think there's another story coming up here. I can see it on the face of a former athlete, turned founder, turned Black Founders Fund recipient. So Marcus, how can people get in contact with you or the company?
You can reach out to me, Marcus Cooksey on LinkedIn. You can follow us on Instagram. We are always doing company updates. In fact, we've got some fascinating things coming up in the next 15 days with some product rebrand. So you can look us up at Duke.ai on Instagram, on Facebook. You can even reach out to me directly. My email address is marcus@duke.ai.
There it is. So let's go from one baller to another. I want to kick it over to Aaron. Aaron, what's your story? How'd you get here?
Yeah, thank you, Joey. So my story is pretty unique. I actually started off on the finance side of healthcare, so evaluating companies for investment or buyouts or mergers or just different opportunities for M&A processes for a variety of companies I work for. And so what that did is it gave me a unique insight into the landscape of the healthcare ecosystem. And around about 5 years ago, there was an interesting concept called value-based care, which essentially says we're going to start paying for healthcare based off the outcomes of the patient. And I was evaluating companies, and I really loved the idea. And I saw that no one was actually really getting into the weeds and operationally changing healthcare so this model could actually be implemented. So I decided to go out and build it myself, and that's how Mitivate came into fruition. And we're excited to help the healthcare ecosystem.
Nice. So where are you originally from, Atlanta or where or what?
No, so I'm actually from Kentucky. Graduated from University of Kentucky. That's actually where I kind of got that entrepreneurial bug. Started 3 to 4 companies there with a varying degree of success, but it definitely helped me just understand entrepreneurship and the work ethic that comes with that.
Nice. So how can people get in contact with you?
Yeah, so the easiest way to get in contact with me is to go to our website, mitivate.co, or you can reach out to me on LinkedIn. And my LinkedIn is just look up my name, Aaron Petty. Look forward to anybody that reaches out.
Awesome. Cool. Well, good stuff. I mean, so listen, everyone, if you're watching, I got one ask for you. Right? Support. So here in Atlanta, Dr. Key Holloman is famous for support, saying that support is a verb. Right. So we want to take some action toward it. And here's what support looks like relative to being a part of the Goodie Nation community. Support can come in one of a few ways. One, you can become a user or a customer. 2, you can become a capital provider. 3, you can amplify their stories. Or 4, you can maybe give a little bit of advice and stuff like that. So my ask to you is if you could spend 30 minutes figuring out if you can support one of these entrepreneurs in any of those ways, right? Become a user or a customer, become a capital provider / investor, amplify their stories or their companies, and or think about how you might be able to give them a little bit of insight. Right now, you may not be able to do that because of the work that they do. Maybe you don't fit squarely in the box, but I believe that there is someone in your network that can. Right. So if you could take another 30 minutes and think about who in your network would be a good fit for them. Again, either as a user or a customer, an investor, tell their story or things of that nature. If you can do that for 6 straight months, right? So 30 minutes to an hour every month for 6 straight months as it relates to supporting diverse founders and social entrepreneurs overall, and then get your network to do that. Eventually it'll turn into a habit. It'll turn into behavior. Then we start to go into culture and things of that nature, right? That's what we call a Goodie Nation being intentionally good. You have to put a little bit of effort behind it, but it pays results in a big way, right? So they've given you their contact information or the website, but you can also go to the link at the bottom of the screen where you can find more information about them. There's a card that'll have their face on it and more information about their company and how to get in contact. Click on the warm intro link if you want a kind of direct connection to them as well. You'll also see other recipients of Google for Startups Black Founders Fund 3, as well as all of the historical Black Founders Fund recipients. So visit the link, share the story and things of that nature. Again, if you can't do, if you can't help, or you don't, maybe you don't know anybody else, then again, the very least you could do is help spread the word about these awesome founders, right? Just go on LinkedIn or Twitter or Facebook or anything like that, and simply just share either this episode or share their website or maybe an article that they have been a part of, right? Again, that's how we'll be intentionally good. And that's how we close the relationship gap. So once again, I am Joey Womack, founder, CEO of Goodie Nation. Another awesome episode of Prequel Origin Stories and Inflection Points. Outwork yesterday, y'all, and stay magnetic. Peace out.